my name's Gary Schotten, and I'm here as a part of Inspiring Better Business, IBB Talks. And today I'm going to talk about the pursuit of money. Man, is that dangerous. And I'm going to lay out why that is dangerous. And even though we all, I think, have an objective to do well financially and that we create an environment where we can enjoy life in a pleasant way, we have plenty of money to pay our bills and extra, even our extra to leave to our children or our children's children. I mean, it's not bad to have some goals in the area of finances and your personal net worth. I mentioned that in some other recordings, that it's desirable, in my opinion, to know where you stand. It's another teaching, but to actually create a very basic financial statement that shows your personal net worth. That's what you're worth when you would die. That's what would be shared with your heirs or your inheritance or left for your spouse. And so I think that number should go up all the time. It should be one number, and a year later it should be a higher number, not going down. Those are good things. But if someone enters into the business world, in my opinion, and their pursuit, their desire, their focus is getting rich, I think it's dangerous ground. I think that I have seen many people, even coming out of good homes and even Christian schools, I've heard them say, man, my goal is to be a millionaire when I turn 30 years old. I've heard that several times. They were all pumped. They had new ideas. They're hitting, but you know what happens? It's kind of like cold water. It comes out in the real world, and many of those people didn't even come close. Some do, and I'm okay with goal setting, and I'm okay with somebody being a millionaire. But if the pursuit is money, then you're going to be far, far disappointed. Let me suggest something different. The pursuit is doing good business. The pursuit is providing a quality product as a fair price. The pursuit is being able to create processes and systems. The pursuit is being able to identify your customers. Your pursuit is the ability to identify your competitors. Your pursuit is doing things differently, or expanding your horizons, or doing research. Many of the things we're talking about. And the profit, or the making money, is the actual byproduct. In other words, don't be so worried about whether I made the money or not. Focus on doing good business. When you do good business and you keep track of things and you make job costing and you understand your accounting, I mean, this goes on and on. Keep refining your skills in the area of doing better business. That's why we're here. That's why we want to help you. That's what we want to do, is to help you do better business, not get rich. But the process will produce money, profit, and progress and wealth. And we are very passionate about that, because we believe that the world, especially the developing nations, don't have enough entrepreneurs that are willing to take the risk, to make a challenge, to step out, and then ultimately be able to hire other people that are more gifted in administration or in doing technical things. And so we're here to make things better. Well, some of the mistakes come up when you're pursuing wealth or pursuing getting rich, is that you tend to take unnecessary risk. In other words, if you're plotting yourself and you see, man, this is not going as fast as I want, I'm going to take a risk outside the realm of what I should be doing at this stage in life. Maybe it's premature. Maybe it's ahead of time. It's a really classic, and we can teach it in many different ways, but growing too fast. That is a problem. If somebody is outgrowing their financial stability, outgrowing their ability to maintain control on their systems and processes, outgrowing their ability to manage their banking or their financing, they're on the path for destruction. It may happen, you may slip by it, but growing too fast, and that many times comes from the pursuit, I'm wanting to get rich. And so taking unnecessary risk, growing too fast, will be very definite indicators that this is a mistake. Now, I must also say that in my observation, I'm a little older than many of the people watching this, that the concept behind getting rich many times is that if you get rich, you're going to become satisfied. You're going to come to a level of satisfaction. I'm of the belief that money in itself is not satisfying. It buys toys, it buys some forms of pleasure, it buys some luxurious type things that you may not have, obviously, without money. But there are a lot of people with very little money that are very, very happy and content people. And there's probably an abnormal number of people that are very wealthy that are not happy, they're not satisfied, they're not tuned into their life, their family, their kids. And you know, that's just what it's all about. I'm talking about balance in your life. I'm talking about creating a balance where money and riches and finances are a part of the picture. They pay the bills, but they're not the goal. This is not the goal to be the wealthiest. I've said this many times. I'm not going to be the wealthiest man in the world, so why would I try at this point? I want to have a satisfied, full life. Now, for those that know me well, you know, here for a minute, I'm going to talk about God. We don't allow preaching on our website, but we do refer to God in a very positive way when appropriate. And I'm going to tell you that happiness is not going to be, in my opinion, complete without knowing where you face in eternity, where you face with God. We're tuned in and recognize that He is the difference maker, that He is the person that shines the light in the darkness and makes the difference. And He's the one, God, in the way we learn Him. So I would not only just pursue balance, pursue the business knowledge, but I would personally gear into a solid pursuit of God, where you put all the pieces in place, your health, your family, your kids, all the things that really do satisfy you. And again, wealth and money is just a part of that. So allow me to encourage you that in that direction, and forgive me if that's offensive, because I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So let's pursue satisfaction in doing a good job and not pursue money. Let's pursue learning solid business skills and passing those on to the next generation. You know, there's certain, I'm going to refer to the Jewish race. They're well known for passing on wealth to the next generation. That does not mean they pass on money. They pass on the ability for their kids and their grandkids to deal and handle money in a wise way. That's what I want. I'm part of that family, and I'm going to do it the best of my ability for everyone in my family, and I believe you should too. Well, thanks for being a part of this Inspiring Better Business.